All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. This is Pastor Dow. And I just saw something. I'm going to turn around here and go back and see what kind of price tag they have on it. But anyway, hey, this is Pastor Dow. I want to talk to you this morning about logos. Did y'all hear what I said? Logos. I'll check it out on the way back, okay? Maybe I got to stop by this place. I'm talking with Sister Carol. We were brainstorming. But anyway, we're going to talk about logos. Corporate logos. Now, there are a lot of people out there who are cardinal minded. They put a lot of emphasis on the garments that people wear. And one reason why that they're so cardinal minded, because there's nothing spiritual about their life, that they have no spirituality to them at all, as if wearing a garment that has a logo on it will affect your spiritual walk or life, which is not so. I believe me, I'm a deliverance minister, and I deal with devils and demons all the time, and have for years. But these people, what we have people who capitalize on the cardinal side, but there's nothing spiritual about them. And then they claim to be spiritual, while only anybody goes to their eyes and see when something is wrong. Now, there are certain logos, or there are certain corporates that we do not represent, that I don't represent. And one of them is Nike. At Straightway, you will never see anybody wearing any Nike products whatsoever at all. There used to be a time that all I would wear is Nike, especially their shoes, because they were very comfortable to me. I didn't care too much about the style and profiling like people do today, but I wore them because I had a lot of support in their tennis shoes, and I would wear them. I no longer wear Nike. As a matter of fact, it's been quite some time. As a matter of fact, I had to actually empty my closet of Nike after myself and Brother Shane done our own due diligence, our own independent research, come to find out what this corporation is all about. There's also a little goddess called Nike. If you Google the Greek Parthenon or the Parthenon in Nashville, Tennessee, you'll see an exact replica of the Greek Parthenon that is over there in Athens. And you'll see this big old goddess sitting up there with this little thing in her hand, and that little goddess is called Nike. So we understand that there are spiritual entities that are working behind a lot of these logos, but that's just not true for every organization. All logos are not dynamic in any way, shape, fashion, or form. I'll give you an example. There's a company out there called North Face. They have a logo to identify themselves. There's nothing demonic about that. We use the menorah, the lampstand and stuff. There's definitely nothing demonic about that, because that's just the lampstand. It's the lampstand that lighted the temple. Under Armour. I've got Under Armour clothes that I know. Am I exaggerating if I said 8 to 10 years old that we've had? I have Under Armour clothes dating back 8 to 10 years old. When the company first started its inception, I started buying it. It was very expensive then. It's still expensive now. But the one thing about it is, very few garments that people can buy, you can actually go back into that closet and they still look like the same garments the day you bought them. Under Armour just happened to be one of them, because my wife also knows how to take care of my clothes too. And so therefore, I have them. And then I have brethren that give me gifts because they know I'm comfortable in those clothes and they like it. But we have not found anything undermining or demonic about Under Armour. But then there are people out there that would try to challenge your spirituality, even though there's nothing spiritual about them at all. There's nothing about their life that is spiritual. There's nothing about their walk that is spiritual. There's nothing about their conversation that is spiritual. And they try to convince people that you are more spiritual if you do not wear certain things or do certain things, and they haven't even done any research on it or haven't even lived a set-apart life. Don't get caught up in the trap of these people that capitalizing on things externally, and they're not paying attention to things internally. I've learned over the years that a real true transformation does not take place on the outside first. It takes place on the inside. And when that heart is transformed from the inside, it takes care of the outside. I hope that you got some understanding today. Stay away from these people who claim to be so spiritual, yet they're so cardinal minded. And the only thing they can put emphasis on and point fingers at is looking at what you do externally, while they themselves need to be judged. It's just a sad, sad situation. That's true. True, Straightway. Be at peace. Have a good day.